Assalamu alaikum, namaste, hotep, shalom alaikum, peace. This is Tracy Lene Muhammad. I am riding exercise bike to get my heart rate up, get stuff moving. It's called cardio, baby. And during this warm up, I can talk. That's my hoodie you're looking at. Never give up, never give up, never give up. Let me make you a hoodie that says never give up, never give up, never give up. You can choose between black, blue, red, white, and chocolate, and deep purple. But the reason why I came to you and asking for a few minutes of your very valuable and precious time as I'm reading The Mastery of Self by Don Miguel Ruiz Jr., I wanted to share one of the points pointed out in the book. And that's about attachments. Ask yourself, what is something that you are attached to? And with that attachment, if that thing were to leave your life, would it leave you feeling worthless and useless? That means you are severely attached to it, and it's time to do the work of detaching. Because anything that we hold on to so tight, when it goes, and everything must leave, nothing is forever in terms of in the same shape. I believe that we come here with a purpose. Our souls are traveling on a journey, and we take on many bodies through that journey. But the person, Tracy, has an expiration date. The soul, I do not believe, does. So as Tracy attached herself to people or places or things, when those people, places, or things ultimately leave, Tracy is left feeling lonely and defeated unless Tracy learns not to attach to anything but love. And attaching to love, love should be unconditional. I hate that word should. Love is unconditional when we are truly loving. I say I hate the word should because it oftentimes can leave you feeling blame and shame and guilt for things you should have done. When you already made the choice to do what you did, you can't walk backwards. He was talking in the book about living in an unconditional loving state, which most of us, we do not. We have conditions on our love. I love you as long as you do this. I love you as long as you don't do that. I believe that unconditional love means even if they do this or that, you still love them. And I do not believe that loving somebody is the same as keeping them in your space if they are toxic or dangerous to you. But understanding that love is eternal, and that you can love them without having them in your physical life. You can love them without needing them to show up in a way that validates you, especially when you validate yourself. What I'm finding is on this journey, the more I validate myself, the more people who I thought I needed for validation fall off. Sometimes because the relationship was very toxic and I was using it to feed myself that drug called self-doubt and low self-esteem that I took on. When I came here, not planned for, not wanted, not prepared for, but I gotta let all of that go, and it comes in layers. The more I let go, because once I got here, my mother was nothing but short of spectacular. Hey, Rosemary. And when I finally met my birth father, I had to face the reality that he did not abandon me. He did not accept me because he was 17, and 17-year-olds do things. And then once my mother never called him again, he just figured either no baby showed up or she found the so-called real father, because he didn't know my mother and her integrity and that she wasn't some little thought. All he knew is he didn't want to be a father at 17 because that was not, in 1968, cute. Now, as times change, some people try to have a baby at 15 and 16 because they think it's a doll baby, but that's not my place to judge. I'm really getting out of the space of judging. I just wanted to talk to you about what I saw in the book, and sharing is what part of my purpose is. And understanding how to share is a challenge for me sometimes, but I'm learning. So just wanted to ask you if you are willing to look at some of your attachments and write them out and ask some very deep questions to yourself. Why do you feel this attachment? If this person or thing wasn't in your life, what would your life look like? Allow yourself to explore that. And then take that piece of paper, ball it up, and throw it away. And then close your eyes and imagine your life without that person or that thing, and allow it to play through everything that it needs to play through. Feel every emotion you need to feel. And then accept that that person or that thing is in your life for the time it needs to be. And when it goes, it is because it was time. Then cherish that person or that thing, every moment that you have with that person or that thing, lovingly and kindly and with compassion and in gratitude. That's what you do. So that when inevitably it happens to go away, because everything changes form, you won't be holding on to the guilt and shame and fear of what you didn't do. But you will be able to say, oh my, how we loved. Oh my, how we shared so much time together. And while I am sad that this person is gone, I treasure what we had and I did right by that relationship. Or if you're in a home, keep your home clean and as best you can, keep it fixed up so that when it's time for that house to go, you can say, oh my, how amazing was this house when I was in it. I'm not attached to it. It's a physical thing. And physical things come and go. The same with your car. The same with everything. Just be willing to detach. Be willing to be with you, because you are never alone. You are with you. That's all I wanted to say. It's time for me to up the ante on this bike. Thank you for your time, your Friday. Assalamu alaikum, namaste, hotep, shalom alaikum. Peace out to Brooklyn and everywhere else.